Hello students, how are you? This is English HOD Bomik sir back again. So last time we had a discussion on Unit 1. The chapter was the best Christmas present. This is class 8 NCRT book. So we are talking about Unit 1. We had gone through the chapter. The chapter was divided into first part, Unit 1, 2 and 3. So in that we had completed that chapter. Now Unit 1 has got one poem. And for you students, I'll say one thing. You can take it as a quote or something or the other. That success is not the key to happiness, but happiness is the way to success. Because this line I did not say as it is, because it is related to something or the other to this poem. The name of the poem being The Ant and the Cricket. First of all, I'll not give the explanations. First, I'll go through the meanings and all the meanings, the rhyme scheme and everything. I have, it's because it's quite difficult to sit together, I understand, for a particular chapter. So first we'll go through the simple story of this. Okay, a gist of this one. Fine. Now first of all, the ant and the cricket is a fable. As you see here, it's written, it's a fable. Fine. Now this word is written here, fable. The fable is a kind of story. It's an Aesop's fable. And fable generally involves animals as characters, and that conveys a kind of a moral. Okay, and that moral will be related to that of human beings and teaches a lesson in our life. So that is what there are two main characters in this. One is the ant, another is the cricket. Now the cricket is a kind of a insect generally find creaking around during the summer season. Generally you will find, okay, but here it has been used in a much more humorous manner, or you can say that it has been taken as a character, both of them. And ant has been shown as a kind of a hard working insect, and the cricket has been shown as a kind of an insect which just goes by, lets the days go by any or the other way. So here the moral, you can say what the moral is of this poem is: careful planning is quite necessary in our life, and it secures our future. This moral are, you can say it as related to the human beings, obviously, as I said, though the example stated with the help of cricket and the ant, which you see as the name of the poem states here. Fine. Now we will go on to the poem a bit. Now as you see the first part, you will see that the rhyme scheme starts. If I start from here, the first line you can check. This is A, this is A, sing and spring. Home and come, this is not rhyming with the first, so that's B, B. Then it is C, C, and the last one is D, D, so it is the D. Fine. So the rhyme scheme, I'll write it down here: A, B, B, C, C, D, D, D. So this is the rhyme scheme of the poem. Fine. Please all of you note this down. And next comes what are the meanings of this. I'll be underlining one by one. Let us start with the meanings. Okay. First, here you will find that accustomed to sing. These are all written there. First four meanings which I am telling you. Accustomed to sing, that is used to sing, and it is given there at the last. You will see this is accustomed to sing. Famine, lay nothing by, quoth. This you can search it from the which lines has those meanings. Now here I'll just go through and I'll be explaining the poem, then I'll be again giving a detail of this one. Okay, first four meanings it is already written. Next comes a thing called hastily. Now first of all, here we found out the word called starvation and famine. I think you saw this. Starvation, famine, you can write down the meaning. When somebody is very hungry. Okay, when somebody is very hungry. Now next one, you can go down a bit and then you can see the word called mouthful of grain. Now mouthful of grain is a lot of matter to eat. Next you will find the thing called shelter. Shelter is a place to stay. Shelter is a place to stay. And this will be all connecting to the poem afterwards. Trembling means shaking with cold. Whenever somebody gets cold or something or the other, feels cold, then he shakes or she shakes. In this case, is what happens is that the cricket will be shaking. So that will come to it later on. Next paragraph. Next paragraph, we come this side. Yeah. Here he says that borrow and lend, borrow is to take from somebody. Borrow is to take from somebody, and lend is when somebody gives something to the other. So here lender is the ant, and borrow also, he's the ant say that we never borrow, neither we take, neither we give, nor we give. So both the things the Gie has said. Quoth word we had already said. Quoth means saying something. Next is, here is the word which we were saying. Lay nothing by. Lay nothing by is save nothing for the future. Okay, this was said by the ant to the, but tell me dear cricket, did you lay nothing by? So this was said by the ant. Now next comes the part here. Next you will find this one, lifted the wicket. Now thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket. Wicket means the last part of the body. Generally you will find that one, and there is in the gate also you will find a kind of, the gate is like this. Okay, this is the gate, fine, and this is the gate. So here is a kind of a click shut thing. So this opened by the this one, the ant, and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Folks tell. Now folks here are the people. Okay, and next, here there are two things you need to understand. Some have four legs and some have two. Who are having two? Men. We are talking about men here because as it is a morale for the people, so that's why we are talking about men here. Okay, now just I'll give you a short two what you call climate, what you call weather has been talked about. Here we are talking about two weathers. One is the summer and another is the winter. One is summer weather and another is the winter weather. These two are the things, these are two of the phases they are talking about. Now the summertime, in short I am telling you the story. What is the story in this one? In the summertime, the cricket spends the time as it is and does not take any kind of hard work, does not do any kind of hard work, and that he wastes his time actually. And afterwards, during a time of the winter, then he finds that there is no crumb left. This word also you can underline. Crumb means piece, right? Now here, as he sees that there is nothing to eat now, and he finds that there is a time he is facing starvation. Starvation is nothing to eat. Then he approaches the uh, ants who had done a lot of work during the time of summers and collected a lot of grains and kept together. They knew, they planned quite well that during time the winter they won't be able to go out, nothing will be produced, something, the weather is quite cold at that time. Fine, so planning is quite necessary in your life. So here also they planned quite well, and after planning they kept and stored the thing. So inside the place where they stay, the cricket approached them. Okay, it's been shown as a human beings kind of thing, they are talking to each other. Cricket approached and asked for some help. So the ant turned him away by saying that, what were you doing in the summer? So the cricket said that my heart was so light that I sang day and night, for all nature looked gay. Now here is another word, gay. You can also understand gay means happiness. Understand? Gay means being happy. I was so happy that I was singing and dancing at that time. So the ant was very angry on this. What they said? The dance the winter away. Means dance the winter away. Then why are you coming to me and asking for this? Because neither do we borrow nor do we lend. As we said here, you can see this line. We ants never borrow nor do we lend. So here lastly he was turned off and he was thrown out, you can say. And folks call this a fable. This line, fable, I warrant, means the Aesop is telling the person who has written, I warrant it's true, some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2, means the people have 2 legs. So it is sometimes true with us also. So that is what the thing is. Thank you very much. Enjoy this and go through this. Bye bye. Bombing sir, signing off.